Hey, everybody, it's Tim Miller from the Bulwark. I wanted to shout out California and Gavin Newsom for demonstrating what blue states can be doing right now to fight the Trump administration. We've had plenty of picking on Gavin over here for some of his tactics recently, but there have been two tangible elements that I've liked to see out of California this week that I want to talk to you about. One is a very serious policy move that could have real positive implications if successful. The other is more of a cheeky PR move, but it's the kind of cheeky PR move I like. So let's talk about the serious move first. And that is that California is the first state to sue Trump on the tariffs.
Today, I announced a lawsuit on behalf of the state of California suing the Trump administration. California is the largest manufacturing state in our union, one of the largest trading partners around the globe. No state will be impacted more than the state of California as it relates to the unilateral authority that's being asserted by the Trump administration to impose the largest tax increase in modern American history.
Remember, the executive has a lot of leeway on tariffs, too much leeway. Congress should take it back. But there are some limitations. And as a way around this, Trump has come up with these fig leaf rationalizations for the tariffs, like, oh, it's a fentanyl emergency, and that's why we have to tariff Canada, and that's why we can pull it back once they named their top Mountie the fentanyl czar, et cetera, et cetera. So California, with Rob Bonta, the Attorney General, are now suing the government over the tariffs, saying that they're unlawful, wrecking chaos on California families, businesses, and the economy. In the past, Bonta has worked with other blue states on lawsuits against the administration on immigration issues, some of the federal funding cuts. But this one is the first one on tariffs. And so, I'm going to have Ben with us on the podcast tomorrow. We'll have some other legal experts, obviously, with the George Conway show here. We'll talk about the legal likelihood here, but putting the administration on defense, making them defend the legality of these tariffs, possibly getting a stay on some of them, I think is very valuable. And it's needed for the state of California. I mean, look, there's going to be real damage for California-made products that are sent around the world as part of the trade, whether it be the almonds or the wine. They're going to get hit with retaliatory tariffs, as well as the costs they're going to hit all of Californians. So this, I think, is a strong move from the state, and it's something other blue state governors could be looking from. On top of that, now to the cheeky side of things, Gavin put out this ad targeting Canadians, asking them to visit California and to not punish California for the acts of Donald Trump. Let's give that a watch.
The Golden State and Canada have always shared so much in common. Sure, you know who's trying to stir things up back in D.C., but don't let that ruin your beach plans. California, it's the ultimate playground. 2,000 miles from Washington and a world away in mindset. From our iconic beaches and national parks to world-class wine, food, and outdoor adventure, there's something here for everyone. Last year, nearly 2 million Canadians visited California, because here in California, we've got plenty of sunshine and a whole lot of love for our neighbors up north.
It's funny. It's not just Gavin. I was just in Palm Springs for Coachella, and there are banners now sending love letters to Canada, telling them, please come, don't deny yourself the beautiful sunshine of the desert, the beautiful views of the Coachella Valley. Come to Palm Springs. Again, maybe, I like that it is showing a contrast with what the administration is doing. It's something that people get naturally. It's like, we want visitors from other countries. People particularly get this in tourist towns. I live in New Orleans, like it was just in Palm Springs. People in places like this get that we want people from other countries coming to these communities, bringing money, helping to prop up the hospitality industry, restaurants, hotels. They're real jobs that are associated with this kind of travel. And so, I think aggressively kind of going at the administration in a two-pronged way, on the legal side, but also on the PR side, trying to demonstrate that blue states do things better, that there is economic opportunity in blue states. This is the type of thing that I want to be seeing from blue state governors. And, we talked a little bit last week about some of our disappointment with Gretchen Whitmer. I've seen from too many of these governors, these Democratic governors, a instinct to, want to accommodate or want to find areas of common ground or want to work with the administration. And I just think that's the wrong instinct. I don't think it's the best for them politically or the best for their state. The example my colleague JVL gave a while back, and it is, just bear with me here because it's a little bit of a provocative suggestion. But his suggestion was that the Democrats need a Ron DeSantis of their own. Ron DeSantis fought the Biden administration tooth and nail on everything. He gave them no quarter, and it didn't end up getting him the Republican nomination, but it helped raise his profile politically. The state of Florida obviously did not suffer from it. Frankly, the state of Florida had an influx of people who were fleeing policies that they did not like related to COVID in blue states. Why couldn't that happen for blue states now? Why couldn't there be a influx of people moving to blue states and blue cities that want to get away from the damaging policies that Trump is causing and that the red state governors are refusing to stand up to? I think that is a worthwhile endeavor for these governors. I think it is smart for their state. It is smart politics. And, if it has to be Gavin Newsom that's out there showing in the playbook, then it has to be Gavin Newsom out there showing in the playbook. So my podcast competitor didn't know that I'd have so many politicians competing with me in the podcast space. So good on you, Gavin Newsom. Canadians, go visit Palm Springs. Punish the rest of America. Maybe come to New Orleans just for me. But everybody else, don't buy American goods. The protest is strong. We stand in solidarity with our friends in Canada. And hopefully some of these other blue states sign on with Rob Bonta and challenge the administration on tariffs and on a range of other extra legal activities that they're engaging in. Okay, everybody, subscribe to the feed. Appreciate you all very much. Tell your friends. We're doing the best we can to keep you posted here at the Bulwark with everything, all the craziness that's happening in the administration and how folks are fighting back against it. So we'll see you soon. Hey, YouTube fam, if you want to support the Bulwark, the best way to do it is by becoming a YouTube Bulwark Plus member. The Bulwark is truly independent. We have no corporate overlords. We're not settling any dumb lawsuits with Trump. By joining, you help support our work, and you can get a bunch of perks right here on this platform. Ad-free content, bonus videos, live streams, and some emojis of me, which I guess some people want. So come join, come hang out, become a Bulwark YouTube Plus member, and I'll be seeing you in the comments. So behave.